Nice one, John Tanner.
Massive thank you to you guys for a free car.
Louis Patrick, you just won a Golf GTI.
It just wasn't real until I had the keys in my hand.
Oh, we're getting a phone call. Ranger's coming in.
Hello.
Hello, is that CJ?
You are the winner of the Range Rover.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
You are the winner of the ST Fiesta.
Yes, get in.
Yeah, shout out to Dream Machine for the new car. See you later, guys.
Nice one, John Tanner.
Massive thank you to you guys for a free car.
Louis Patrick, you just won a Golf GTI.
It just wasn't real until I had the keys in my hand.
Oh, we're getting a phone call. Ranger's coming in.
Hello.
Hello, is that CJ?
You are the winner of the Range Rover.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
You are the winner of the ST Fiesta.
Yes, get in.
Yeah, shout out to Dream Machine for the new car. See you later, guys.
Nice one, John Tanner.
Massive thank you to you guys for a free car.
Louis Patrick, you just won a Golf GTI.
It just wasn't real until I had the keys in my hand.
Oh, we're getting a phone call. Ranger's coming in.
Hello.
Hello, is that CJ?
You are the winner of the Range Rover.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
You are the winner of the ST Fiesta.
Yes, get in.
Yeah, shout out to Dream Machine for the new car. See you later, guys.
All right. Welcome to another night of my Dream Machine. Rick live in the building. All right,
Yes,
Rick live. Rick live is our resident DJ. So we like to pick on him throughout the whole night, throw him little links every now and again and see if he's ready for us. You ready for us, Rick live?
Never.
Not even now? I even gave him a whole intro on that one right there and he still wasn't ready. So I'm going to give him one more time. We're going to count us down for about 5 and a 4, 3 and 2 and a 1. Rick live, our resident DJ. Nothing. All right, well, let's move on then from Rick live because we caught him yet again sleeping. We have an awesome show for you tonight. And in the Shaneanigans Bar, we have a beautiful guest. Come on, Jess Hawkins. Woo! Oi, oi. All right. Jess is our first female guest we've had on. It's been very male heavy, so it's nice to brighten up this little TV studio of ours with some beauty. And you're always wearing a hat, Jess.
Always.
You always wear a hat.
Always.
Anytime I've ever met you, you're ever wearing a hat.
Probably not, no.
And
It's
it's
my
not
little
that it's just
comfort
cold in
blanket.
the studio, right? That's your genuine
Thank
look.
you.
This is your go-to look.
No, genuinely, all
It's
day,
that
every day.
hat or a helmet.
That's
Yeah.
I had
That's
already.
not
Yeah,
two
that's
looks.
it.
We talked about Jess actually in a few shows back, maybe about 3 shows ago, for the touring car stuff, for the debut of the touring car, which you did amazing in, by the way. Absolutely amazing. So it's nice to have you on tonight. I am Shane Lynch, and this is
Nathan Gerhold.
what have we got going on, Nate.
So, the first thing, as always, guys, what I need you to do is hit the share button on your Facebook page. What we're going to do is, as always, our special guest, Miss Jess Hawkins, is going to throw a
Hold on.
basketball.
Special guest, Jess Hawkins! All right, Rick Live, you ready for that one?
He's getting back. Also, what we need you to do is tag a DJ in, right? This one's going. So what I need you guys to do is hit the share button. At some point through the show, towards the latter part of it, we will pick someone at random that has shared the Facebook
Yep.
page. Jess will throw the basketball. If it goes in the hoop, that person will win £100. If she misses, we will then, we'll pick another person, she'll throw. That person might win 3 times. If not, it's going to be a rollover. So there's no cheating this week. So Jess has got like the hard end of the stick.
In
there
fairness,
is no cheating.
Yeah, for the last kind of 2 weeks on the £100 ball in the net shot, the 2 guys have literally cheated all the way to the end. I don't like giving away money, okay? So this time we've actually took the basketball net off the stand, off the pole, no cheating, up on the wall, so we made it real hard. And if we get the rollover, we get the rollover. If we don't get the rollover and just gets it in tonight, then fair enough. The £100 is gone. However, I'm making it harder and harder as we go along. I don't like giving away money.
Yeah, Jess, you've got your work cut out tonight. I'll tell you, it's hard to get in there. I had about
And don't forget that it is live tonight, Jess, so no pressure. That's all I want to say. No pressure whatsoever.
I had about 40 attempts and got 1 in earlier, so I reckon you're safe tonight. No 100 quids are going. But listen, she's a weapon, so let's see what she's like with the basketball.
And
so hit the share button, guys. Let's get that going, and we'll pick that later on in the show. But first, we need to talk about some motoring news.
Motor news. What's up?
Electric cars. We have touched on this before, right? Some people asked last week, was it?
So what have you got? You've got a drift car, right? What is...
Electric drift car. So the Porsche Taycan has set the world record for the longest drift in an electric car, right? That was 26.2 miles. Now, the reason I'm laughing, it is long, but the reason I'm laughing is because to me it's not really a drift, it's a giant donut. It was rounding in a circle.
It's a nice looking car though.
It is a nice looking car, but the drift is a little bit of a fail, I think, just because it's going round in a circle, it's a giant donut. And now, being electric, it went for 26 miles.
So why is Chris Harris receiving that
I
flack?
have absolutely
is he the
no idea.
driver?
No. I think it was the Porsche development driver was the guy that was actually driving. So Chris Harris is definitely
Top Gear
taking
just
the
went,
glory.
we'll have that.
Yeah,
we'll take
the
that.
glory.
Yeah, nice.
But so that in reflection to what the petrol car in 2018, BMW did this with a M5. So Porsche did 26.2 miles with an electric car. BMW with an M5 did 232 miles. Now you're probably seeing on your screens now that they had to refuel while it was going round. Now the art of this was 2 guys being able to twin drift close enough and keep that distance that someone could hang out the window and refuel as they go.
In all fairness, when it comes to any kind of twin drifting and door to door and wheel to wheel, I mean, it's an extremely hard thing to do. So to be able to refuel and do that is actually a stunt in itself. That should have been in the Shaneanigans Bar as a clip almost, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll tell you the thing that gives me the giggles about this Porsche one.
Yeah.
They went round that circle for 55 minutes to do that. How dizzy are you going to be?
Being at the teacups in some fairgrounds.
It was doing 27 miles an hour was the average speed. For 55 minutes, dude, I got out my mind on that.
But aside of that, or just a little Netflix, you know what I mean? Or bored out of your mind. Watching a bit of Game of Thrones catch up.
But I also want to stick to electric cars for the moment.
Yeah.
Because Hummer.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, we spoke about this last week, right? So last week there was a question came in about where we all at the whole electric cars thing, and I said if I was ever going to do it, if I was, I just seen the prototype for the Hummer, and tonight we thought we'd bring it and let you guys see it too. This machine looks amazing. I love Hummers anyway. I've never actually owned one. In fairness, I've never owned a Hummer. They were always one of those cars at a distance that when I say I was never brave enough to drive one, I don't know, it was a little bit overkill. But this, however, I know a lot of the cars I have are completely overkill, but it was a bit too stock Hummer overkill, if you know what I mean. A H1 is my preferred Hummer, without a shadow of a doubt. The H2, which was the kind of one that imported most around the world, and the H3 was like the baby one. So this here now, is that on 4-wheel steer?
Yeah.
Wow. So, I mean, this one, an electric Hummer, come on. I like.
Well,
Whoa.
he doesn't come in when you want him to.
And now it comes in at random. What was it? An electric Hummer. Fresh, I'll take that. Okay. This thing, right? Are you ready, Rick? Are you ready for me on this next one?
Come on.
Right, this thing has, as an electric Hummer, this is 1,000 brake horsepower. All right, well done, Rick, live.
It's 1,000 horsepower. This thing, bearing in mind it weighs as much as a house, especially with all the batteries in it. It does. It does. Go on, Jess.
You need a Hummer to fit your ego in.
Oh, I like that, yeah. Thanks, Jess. I knew I shouldn't have thrown to you.
They used to be friends.
0 to 60 in 3 seconds, so
Wow.
it's properly fast. And they are saying it should be out next year, and it is 62 grand. Now,
60,000 pounds,
euros,
euros,
dollars,
dollars.
like $88,000.
Really?
Now, I'm not being funny. What can you get that's 1,000 horsepower for 60 grand? Like nothing. Nothing would touch that. Oh, fire!
That's the ring of the bell. That means you got 5 minutes left before all of the competition shut down. So this is 5 minutes to get your last tickets for all the prizes that are up available tonight.
Right.
Which is what?
Right, we have some price. Right, today.
Hold on a minute. Just looking at the board here. You've got one last thing.
I've got something because I want to show you this desperately. Okay, so that Hummer is people doing it right to me. I think, it's fast, it's cheap, it's great. Now, BMW I got sent this as a DM. The BMW have come up with their concept cars for 2025. And this is not doing it right. So let's bring up the picture of that. That is what BMW are proposing for 2025. Are you winding me up? Look at it.
I mean, I know they've been going bigger and bigger with grills from the 90s all the way up. And don't forget, as we're going electric, so 2025 is going to be electric. So the grills don't exist. So obviously this has got to be some kind of a mock-up, some kind of a joke thing, of course. But when I saw it earlier on, it reminded me of something. And I was thinking, it's like a twins thing going on. So this is what I reckon it looks like. It's a little bit goofy, it's a little bit strange, but obviously that is a concept of nonsense and it's not actually released by BMW. I hope not.
I hope not, because that's awful, that thing. I wouldn't own that in a million years. Unless BMW want to give me one for free, and then I'd love one. Thanks very much. Should we do some shout-outs? We're getting loads of bits come in here. So, we have got Travis Skelton from Amen Shoes. Oh, good friend Travis.
Never heard of him. Travis Skelton.
Travis, what about you?
Travis Skelton's one of our boys, one of my business partners in Amen Shoes. What's going on, Travis? He was kind enough to come over and help us out with a little project we were doing a couple of weeks ago. So Travis is an awesome guy. Nice to see you tuning in, Travis.
We got Bagsy shouting out, who cheated?
Who cheated him up?
Bagsy cheated at the basketball, didn't we? We highlighted that.
Well, did you know what? Fair play, Bagsy, because usually you're kind of like picking on Nathan saying he flies it down and all that kind of stuff. So that's
what, I need to check that just
before
the messages go. Liam Collins wants a shout out for Margaret.
Margaret! How is she cutting, Margaret? And just in case it's your birthday, happy birthday. And if it's not, well, happy birthday anyway. And Christmas is coming up, so Merry Christmas.
And let's do one more. Let's go shout out to Jenny Parnell. Jenny, I think that's how you say it.
Jenny Parnell?
Yeah. Jenny, shout out.
Nice to have you tuned in, Jenny Parnell.
Right. We need to have a look at last week's winner. So,
last week's winner came and picked up the ST Fiesta.
Yeah. That was pretty cool, that. Corey Waterworth.
Corey Waterworth.
Corey Waterworth. Congratulations. Corey, congratulations winning the car. Your Ford Fiesta ST180 is right behind this door. How'd you feel?
Oh, excited, yeah. I'm absolutely buzzing.
Have you ever entered a competition like this before?
No, never. First time.
She's all yours.
Oh, yes, look at that. Oh, fresh. Yeah, don't even feel real yet.
What's the first thing you're going to do in your new car?
Unfortunately, go back to work. Shout out to Dream Machine for the new car. See you later, guys.
All right, last week's winner, absolutely.
Our boy Corey winning his ST. That's cool. And he's a big petrol head as well. I was fortunate enough to meet him as he came in.
I saw your VT.
Yeah,
I seen you were fortunate
Did
enough.
you see me on there?
I did, yeah. Looking good. He's so
I bet
handsome.
my mum saw it as well, because I'll have about 40 messages when this ends. But listen, let's have a chat now about the prizes that we're going to pick some winners for later on in this show.
2 minutes left for those prizes, looking at the clock down there.
We have got a Nintendo Switch. We have got a VR, I know.
Which you keep...
We got a VR headset that we're going to be picking the winner for. We have AirPods, not earpods, AirPods. And of course the Fiat 500 Abarth Assess.
The big Abarth coming up later tonight, which is an awesome little car. We kind of shot a couple of videos during the week. We had some fun in that car, and whoever going to get it is absolutely going to love it. It's a cool little machine.
It is a
It's
wicked
fast,
thing.
you know.
Yeah.
Proper fast.
Oh, I know.
And I think, oh no. And the odds are most definitely in your favour tonight for that, for sure.
And then let's move on to next week. We are going to be, excuse me, because I have to keep looking off because I didn't learn this today. I haven't learned my lines.
Nathan was very naughty today. He was meant to come in and learn everything, but he didn't. Ooh.
Let me show you what we've got. I'll bring that up in just a second.
On there we've...
We got £1,000 cash that we are going to give away next week. We have
And
a
it's not mine.
Switch. A Switch Fortnite edition. So that is like a limited edition, like a geeky model, I think.
My little kids, I've got 2 little girls, and one of my little ones is mad on the whole Fortnite and the Switch thing.
I don't even know what it is. I'm so old now.
I don't really know myself, but I know she likes that kind of stuff.
iPhone 12, I know what that is. So we've got one of those next week. We also have, check this out. I'm so scared to drop this now.
The PS5.
So we got PS5 going up that you can win as of next week.
I don't even know how you got that in the building, because at the moment these are so hard to get a hold of. So, I mean, there's going to be a lot of crying children, I believe, for this Christmas, because this thing is like rocking horse teeth.
Hey. You did well there. Yeah, so we got those. We also have, now just before we move on from that, it is buy 2 tickets, get 1 free until Friday. So limited edition on all those items. Buy 2 tickets, get 1 free at mydreammachine.co.uk. But we have another prize for next week as well.
Are you ready to reveal the prize?
I'm ready to reveal.
Ooh,
Let's do this.
Nathan. You ready, Rick, live? Ooh. Back.
Holy shit.
By popular demand.
Grab the
We have another
wiggle like you're
Mazda
trying to make your
MX-5.
Hella think I wanna smash.
Nice.
Come on now, speed up, gas pedal.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about right there.
So,
What do you know about this? She looks a little lower than the other
this
one we
is
have.
lower than the other one, so it's got bigger wheels, lower suspension than the last one.
Okay.
Good, right, I haven't driven this one yet, but I've driven a lot of these, and they're great. What do you think, Jess? You done much in these?
I know they go sideways quite well.
That's exactly what I was thinking as
Good
well.
little skid car.
They're an awesome little bit of kit. So that is also buy 2 tickets, get 1 free until Friday for this little bad boy as well.
And there's the little Fiat just behind you. Over your left shoulder, I can see that little Fiat.
I can't see where I'm.
So just over the left shoulder under the
where
big
am I going
DM sign.
Also, guys, on that note, it is now 1 month, officially 1 month until we draw Shane's roller. So we pick a winner for that officially 1 month. Let's throw to VT.
And it's true. We have 1-1 countdown on that roller. So we are at the Shaneanigans Bar. Jess Hawkins in the building, in the bar.
I've been mega excited about this.
I'm so excited to see you.
So for those who don't know, myself and Jess used to work together. We were stunt drivers in the Fast and Furious live shows. So we've known each other for years now. She's an absolute weapon in a car. Oh God, how long ago was that now that we did that? 3 years ago? 2
No,
years?
it wasn't that long, was it?
I think
It could
so.
be, you know.
2 years?
It could really be
It'll be a
that
while
long.
back
2
now.
years since it finished?
We had some good fun on that.
It was such good fun. How's your dog, by the way, Nate?
I
How is
knew
it?
I
How
knew
is it?
Okay, so I don't have a dog. What she's talking about, man. Excuse me. When I knew you were going to get me on this. when you're doing car routines, you tend to walk them before you drive them. And for some reason, as I walk my routine, I tend to have one hand out. I don't know why. And she's always taking a mickey out of me saying I'm walking a dog.
We may have a photo.
No way.
You have not.
Maybe. I think maybe.
No, you have not.
Oh, we did.
Kanan, just gives
No
a
way.
little twist on that screen, Kanan, so we can see that properly.
Oh my god.
Hey!
I cannot believe you got...
Oh,
Hold on a
look,
minute.
and this is what it's like to work with you.
Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed right now. Where has this come from?
Oh, dude.
Oh, no way.
All right, Nathan.
Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed right now. This is war, Hawkins. This is war. Oh my God.
Do you know what though? I have to say, in all fairness, me and Nathan have known each other probably 10 years. And that's one of the reasons why I love working with Nathan. No matter what, when things are hard, he'll always bring a smile to the room. You know what I'm saying?
I brought some warmth to the room because I'm going bright red now after that. Oh, I can't believe you got that. I can't believe you kept them videos. I can't believe you videoed that.
I've memorised all 5 of your jokes as well.
I have to get new friends just to recycle. I've only got the same jokes and I need to recycle them. Listen, before we go any further, let's have a look at Jess in action.
In 2019, I was one of the lucky W Series drivers, which was literally the most amazing experience.
Jessica Hawkins.
All right, I mean, that's, like, I've got to say, right, I'm more of a tin-top kind of guy. I've never actually had the pleasure of driving on open wheels. And you know what, I've always found them a little bit scary I don't know why. Open wheels just kind of, I look at them and think, no, it's not for me. I love kind of tin-tops. When you first, so was that a full-blown F1 car?
Pretty much, yeah. So it's about 90% of the performance of a fully blown F1.
Fair play, kid.
Hey, listen, W Series.
Yep.
So you're now racing in the W Series next year. For those that don't know, can you explain what W Series is, first of all?
So basically, it's the first and certainly the biggest all-women's racing driver series. So I guess you could liken it to a women's Formula One.
Yeah.
It's not, but you could liken it to that. And so yeah, next year we're racing on the Formula One package, so we're supporting them. So racing on that package it's like a dream come true really.
So by on that package, you mean it's the Formula One, you guys are racing, then the Formula One, the same weekend, same thing. You're actually racing on the same grid with those boys.
Yeah, I mean...
Showing them how it's done.
Do we know how many cars are on the grid?
It's probably, I don't think it's 100% confirmed yet, but I think it's something like 20.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's going to be amazing. Do you know any of the other girls? Any other drivers?
Yeah, so I raced them all, or most of them, last year. So this is the second year of W Series, but obviously we've just gone bigger and better for next year, racing on the F1 paddock.
And talking of F1, what about the F1 boys? Do you know any of those?
Yeah, so I used to race at Alex Albon.
No way.
Lando Norris and George Russell. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What were you racing?
Karting, actually. Karting.
I'm so glad you said that.
Right.
I am so glad you said that because you're not the only one that's got their videos, Jess.
You worry me.
Right. No, this one, on a serious note, this one scared the life out of me. I've got a little video of Jess back in her karting days. So Jess,
horrible.
I know this is. I feel really bad, but I'll tell you for why I want to play.
My.
So that is Jess back in the karting days, and honestly, the reason I got to play that was because I cannot believe you walked away from that. I've watched that video probably like 1 million times now.
Why did you pick that one to show the guys?
Because I knew you'd pick bad ones on me.
Do you know what? In all fairness, like when it comes to motorsport, and I think, you know, whatever about having roll cages and high speeds and stuff, those guys, Go-karting is one of those things I've never really enjoyed. You always end up finding yourself going go-karting with a bunch of fellas and everyone thinks they're heroes and stuff. But when you guys actually, what that little two-stroke kart? What did that mean?
They were really quick.
Real fast.
Yeah,
I
really
mean,
quick.
I don't know how you got out of that without being like proper broke up.
Yeah, I mean, it's dangerous. There's in every bit of motorsport, there is elements of danger, but I guess you don't think about that when you're driving. And normally if a crash happens, it's nothing serious and you're so secure and there's so much safety around. But you do get freak accidents that are quite painful.
Yeah, that's a serious one. That it had me in bits watching that. I also I just want to ask you a quick question. There's a couple coming in here, and the first one I'm getting, it hasn't got a name come up with it to start with here, but I've got.
Here we go.
Could Jess beat Shane in a race?
Sorry?
Could Jess beat Shane in a race?
Absolutely.
That's what someone's coming in.
Hey, listen, I'm retired, okay?
You went too easy there.
Listen, I'm absolutely retired, but no, I think when it came to motorsport, I'll tell you what, I was a very consistent driver, which made me very good in like British GTs, and that's what I did for years and years. But when it came to the hero lap, when it came to actually qualifying, I didn't have it in me. I just did not have that extra push, and I was always too reserved, and I think that's why I went into motorsport.
It probably wasn't a case you couldn't do it. It was maybe more of a, you could do it probably, but it was maybe the strategy leading up to it, because there's such a fine window in the qualifying thing. So I reckon you definitely could have done it. Maybe just didn't get enough practice at it.
You can come again. I like to hear that.
Also, Jess, I'm just inundate your questions going, what's it like to work with such a legend like Nathan?
Oh, you saw actually earlier what it was like to work with Nathan.
That's a lie. There was not actually no questions on that.
In all seriousness, I had an absolute ball of a time working with Nathan, and it was probably the best year to year and a half of my life.
Oh, mate, that's
Nathan's actually, despite what everyone says, a bit of an average, better than average.
I'm just going to go off and have a little cry now.
Not sure what to say about you, Nathan.
Yes, I'll take better than average any day. That'll do me.
All right, and this is the Shaneanigans Bar. We like to kind of cut to a few clips of what's been floating around on the internet. We like to call this best save, what happens next, and epic fail. So let's go to the best save.
We're going to name this as well. I want to put in here, I've changed it slightly, it's Hero of the Week for me.
I've seen this clip.
Yeah, this guy does not lift off the accelerator pedal at all.
So
not once.
Yeah, Hero of the Week we'll call this. He's just pinned. Doesn't look at that. Absolute legend.
That's Nathan going
Do you know,
to the shops for the
this is me. And ironically, that's a Fiat 126 or 127, I think it's a 126. That was my first ever car when I was 6 years old. My dad bought me one of those.
Really?
That's what I had, yeah, one of those. I never drove it like that, mind, but I was 6 years old.
Flat out.
Yeah, I grew to that.
And this one's definitely been doing the rounds. I've seen it on loads of different forums, actually. This is what happens next. So we like to show this little clip. If you've not seen it, basically play at home and have a think of what possibly could go wrong. Have we found out, is this a Porsche?
That's a Porsche.
I thought it was a Porsche. Rick Live in the building thinks it's a Tesla. I'm not too sure. I mean, maybe y'all can tell me at home what that is.
What do you think happens next? Have you seen this video?
No.
Okay, what do you think happens next?
You get out.
Maybe get out for shopping.
It's funny you say that. Wait till see what happens on it. So, normal. I don't kind of know what happened here, but he'll start. Pin to the floor.
Oh my.
It's definitely you then, isn't it?
So that's the Porsche Taycan. I'm sure that's the Porsche
Was it driver
Porsche Taycan.
error or is
No,
it
the
electric? Is it
I have no idea.
electrical error?
I think it's electric. If it is the Porsche, that the electric thing that was doing the
Porsche
donuts, right?
Taycan.
Or that's the driver's Porsche from the Porsche Taycan. Because, and it's definitely in a tight spot at this point anyway, definitely. Right, and the last one, right, we got, that really should have been epic fail. How worse can you get than that? I don't really know.
This one's a real short one for you.
Oh, yeah?
But it just made me laugh, to be honest with you. It's
Epic
bad.
fail.
Let's hit it. So loads of boot fall out straight out the door.
Seeing this one.
Bang, straight into the tree.
Oh, that's
another one of Nathan.
That's another one of Nathan's class.
Oh, this is it. I see where this is going, Hawkins.
That's kind of one of those classic car cruises. Let's meet up and then peel out when they get, the photographers and the kids on the outside of the track as such.
Everyone goes,
the little
I'm
car
gonna give it some stick.
I'll give it some beans
Yeah.
here. And yeah, I guess that was a 63 Merc of some sorts. And just caught him by surprise. So the 63 in the tree.
I've just had a little thought. Talking of videos, there's several questions I've got coming in for you as well that I want to ask. But before we do that, I'm going to get a little bit of payback here as well. Working with Jess, now I don't know if you know this, but ages back we were doing a press tour for Fast and Furious, and we went to somewhere, I think it was Denmark or somewhere like that. And when we got there, we had to, on this press thing, they were asking us to do interviews, and they wanted us to announce something, but speaking Danish, I think is the language out there. We had to speak in Danish, and they had an auto cue system. I couldn't do it for laughing, so Jess had to do it, and this was the net result of this. This is about to take 4,000. Let's have a go.
Mit navn er Jessica.
Mit navn er Nathan.
Vi er første søndag med nogle glas.
Sorry. And this is, that video, I have done some serious laughing at it.
Do you remember?
No, do
you remember the guy that printed out a map?
Oh my God, yeah. Everything, his house and everything to you kept turning up. Will you come to my house for some pictures?
You had a stalker?
There was this guy that, what did he do? He started asking me where I live, and I said, oh, London. I don't actually live in London. And then the following day, he came back with a map of London and then pinpointed, so whereabouts in London do you live?
Yeah, it was creepy.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
I want to chat to you briefly about British Touring Car Championship. So you made your debut a few weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Are we going to see you on the grid again?
I hope so. BTCC is where my heart has lied ever since I was a really young girl, so to make my debut was just amazing, and I still can't believe it actually happened, to be honest, but I'm hoping that it happens, but it's a big budget involved and I can't just magic it out of nowhere.
On that note, obviously sponsorship is key in everything that you do. I've noticed that you've got like a watch partner, right?
Yeah.
So listen, can I get a free watch?
You're always on the point.
Who's your watch partner?
So it's Elliot Brown Watches.
Nice. Who else are you working with this year? Have you got sponsors for next year?
So my sponsors for BTCC were Farstar, Motorsport Legal, and Clapham North MOT. They helped me out.
So I want some free MOTs, I want some free watches.
Always on the point, isn't he? Always.
I do this as him
Always.
all the time.
Just want free stuff.
I love that.
Right, we're going to go for the £100 shot?
I think we need to do it. Jess, before we move on, what we need you to do, I've got the figures. We need you to sign the tub if you can reach up there for us. The pen's just in there. If you can sign the tub,
what do you mean if you can reach up there?
Because it's quite high, and I've been laughing about this all day.
Oh, now what I see what you mean if you can reach up there. You're not that small.
Once you've done that, Jess, we're going to get you to take the shot. So let's pop one of these out.
We should start signing the Shaneanigans sign eventually.
I'm going to have to stand on it. Is that all right, guys?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay, guys, so we are going to pick some people at random that have shared. And the first shot is going to be, if Jess gets this in, you'll win £100. So let's have a flick through.
Who have we got, Nave? Who's up?
It's taking me a minute. It's taking...
What's Rob doing in the back? Is Rob not sending them messages through? Hey, Rob, what's going on? You're not sending them messages through, man.
I've got nothing come up on my screen at the moment.
Hello?
Help me. Keep hitting that share button, everyone. Okay,
Hello?
let's have a look. Michael Wall. Michael Wall. I think I've said that right. So, Michael, what we'll do is Jess will come out, take the shot. If she gets that, you get £100.
Michael who?
Wall.
Michael Wall. $100. Okay, shoot a hoop. Yeah.
Michael.
Right, Jess, don't forget, like I said, this is live, so no pressure,
Nice.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And there's a lot of like bounce on this, so it's, take it easy.
Thanks for that, Rick.
Come on!
Oh, hold on, Jess.
All right,
Take a little further forward if you like.
You can do it.
Jess, this is for £100. Michael Wall, this is for you. She gets in £100.
I'm sorry.
Let's go, Jess.
Oh!
Unlucky! Right, Jess, get yourself reset. We are going to pick Natalie Lawrence.
Natalie Lawrence.
So you're now trying for Natalie. Natalie, if Jess gets this in, you win £100.
Come on, Natalie.
$100. Come on, Natalie. Hop! Oh!
Okay, we're going to do one more.
We got one
Chris
more before we go for
Starbucks. That's the coolest name I've ever heard.
Chris
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
How cool is that? Chris,
Sorry,
if
Chris.
Jess gets this in, it's £100. If not, it's going to go roll over for next week.
Mocha Frappuccino.
Unlucky everyone tonight, so...
Sorry, guys.
Don't you worry about
Good
that.
shout.
One more for luck.
One more for all right. This is what I hate about it, man. Damn. No! Yeah! That's it. We're on a rollover for next week.
So that is a rollover. Yeah, that is us. Jess, before we move on, guys, there is one question, and we asked last week, and a lot of people always ask this. With all your racing and bits that you do, if anyone else is looking to get into racing, what advice can you give them?
Karting is probably always a good place to start. That's where I started on, you know, really low level and then just worked my way up, I guess. But there's so many different areas of motorsport, not just in driving in general. Like, we're starting to see more women in the engineering, in mechanicking. You know, there's so many, not just driving, but karting is probably a good place to start, I'd say.
Awesome. Listen, Jess, it's been amazing having you on the show. I've been
Thanks
super excited about this
I
one.
haven't been super excited. I've been super nervous, man. Oh my God, you've been all nervous.
It's a girl.
It's a girl in the studio. What are we going to do?
Right, we need to give away some. We need to go and pick some winners. For
Yeah,
prizes, right?
yeah. So tickets are shut down, open for next week. But let's go pick some winners for sure.
Let's do it.
Jess Hawkins, thank you very much.
Thanks, Jess. Right, Mr. Lynch.
This is David's favourite part, where he likes to call the number generator, the random number generator. Is that how it is?
It's rubbing off on you. You can't say it now.
The random number generator. What is it?
Yeah, that thing.
So we're gonna. What prize have we got coming up for us?
Right, the first one we are going to do are the AirPods.
The AirPods. So we're going to show you how the random number generator works by picking a number above those that have already been got a name attached to them. So basically, some people think it's not fair because, you know, they're picking out their number. Those numbers have no names attached to them, so this is very fair. We have gone beyond, so don't worry at home. So this is how it works. As you see the screen, it's flicking 314, 319, 354, 302, and 27. That's basically how it works. Every time the button is pressed, a different number is selected randomly. So our first thing up is the AirPods. Earpods or AirPods?
It's AirPods, but I always call them earpods, and the stick I've been getting over that.
So we got 199 in on these, and are they all taken? They're not all taken.
So we could draw a blank on the first one?
Could draw a blank on the first.
Let's have a look.
And if that happens, then we move over. Right. What do we got?
191.
191.
Let's have a look.
Okay, we're in on the 191. Do we have a name attached to that number?
Let's have a look. 191. Keep going. No,
No.
we do not. Oh, Jonathan Hillman and Iona Schuwen are one number out each. So unlucky, guys. Very close.
When nobody wins, we press the button again until we get a name attached to a number. Rick, what have we got?
Another number?
I hope so. And now it's time
For another number?
All right. You don't have that on the button, Rick? Did you forget about that one?
No.
Where is it?
And now for my next number.
Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Thanks, Rick. And now for my next number. All right, so what we got? We got a 51, so whose name is attached to a 51?
Yes, we have a number 51 is Oliver Purden. Oliver Purden, congratulations, you have won some earpods.
All right, Oliver Purden, you've got the
nice one.
AirPods on the way. Nice, fair play to you. Up next we have what?
Okay, next we have the Oculus, the VR headset.
David's favorite prize for the last few weeks is the VR headset.
These are great. These are great for watching programs on.
This the whole thing. This the whole surround thing. You see, pictures, you see people wearing them on like loads of those internet clips, and they're kind of like freaking out because it's dinosaurs or whatever that kind of stuff is.
Yeah,
so
that's what you watch with them.
I've never actually had the pleasure of testing them out or whatever you want to call it, but I've seen a lot of cool kind of mad clips going on the internet. Right? Are we on a? So we selected up there?
So is this a random or are we going straight in? This is 4,500, so these are just randoms again, showing that it's working.
Let's hit a 0 on that and let's bring us in.
So we're going in for number 1.
Rick, what have we got?
For my next number.
Thank you.
1 to 249. So the next time we hit that button, we should get a winner, or we're certainly going for it. 124.
124. Do we have a name attached to the number 124?
124, we have a winner is Tom Owen. Congratulations, Tom Owen. You won yourself a VR headset. Enjoy yourself with that.
Congratulations to you. And we're not on to the big prize now, are we?
No, we are going to do a Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo Switch.
For my next number.
Thank you, Rick. I didn't even have to ask for it this time. Liking your work. So we're back in on the little generator on the random number. Okay, 699, 639, 697, All right, cool. Let's go and find a name attached to a number, please.
This is for the Nintendo Switch. Next number should win.
Okay,
95.
we have a 95. 95. Do we have a name attached to the number 95? Do we? Do we?
95 we do. Jonathan Press, you have
Jonathan.
won yourself a Nintendo Switch. Congratulations.
All right. Well done. We're doing well tonight, man. We're doing well
this
tonight.
bit. This is my favourite bit of the show. Apart from Jess, sorry, that was really rude of me.
It's my favourite bit of the show. Hey, Jess.
No, that was my favourite bit of the show, talking to your little face.
So this is the big prize, right?
This is the big prize. We are doing the Fiat 500 Abarth Assess.
And
That's
without
the
a
next
shadow
one.
of a doubt, the odds are in your favour tonight. So whoever's going to win this is a very lucky man or woman. Right. How many tickets went for that? Do we know? How many were left, more to the point? I think, so we might find this a while. It might find us a while to find a winner for this, actually. If there's no name to the number, we've got to keep on moving, but that's all good.
And now for my next number.
Thank you, Rick Live. Woo! He's getting the hang of this. How many were? We're like 3 weeks in now. He's starting to learn the gig. I like it, Rick Live. We definitely need another DJ though.
Yeah.
Generator 2641 2626 2122. Like Desmond, 22. Right, let's get straight to the point. Let's pick out the winner for the Fiat Abarth SS. Smoking little machine.
681.
681.
Someone's winning a car.
681. 681 as you're going to be
On the
fine.
second page.
What? Second page?
681 is no.
No.
No,
We
there's
have
no winner on that one. We need to hit the
no
button
name
again.
attached to that number. So, Rick,
And now for my next number.
thank you. In we go. 505. Let's have a little flick down for the 505. Do have a name attached to the number. Who is the lucky winner?
505, we have Catherine Nagel. Catherine
Nagel.
But
We
Catherine,
have
you
a
won yourself a
winner!
Fiat 500.
Oh, y'all be loving this right here.
Woo!
Love that.
Catherine Nagel. So you have won this beautiful smoking little machine, actually. Me and Nathan, like I said, we've had a little shakedown in it. It is fast, so be careful on these icy roads coming up for the Christmas weather. Have we got a phone number? Yeah. I believe we have a phone number. I'm going to try and give you a call.
I am going to go.
I hope you're watching at home.
I'll get the phone.
Rochester. Yeah. So, from Rochester in Kent. Do you know what? Haven't most of them been down south? A lot of them have been down south, actually. We had one winner from up here last.
Oh, it's ringing. It's ringing. It's
Hello.
ringing. Hello. Is that Catherine?
First of all, we'd like to know, how do you say your second name? Nagel, so we got it right. You are the winner of the Fiat 500.
I know, I just saw.
Oh, congratulations to you.
Oh, thank you so much.
The winner is Catherine Nagel.
Catherine, you're awesome. We'll be in touch. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Well, Merry Christmas to you. Fair play
Amazing.
to you. And that's how easy it is. If you're not in, you can't win. That's how we've got a whole week's of other prizes ready for grabs. And this same time next week, Tuesday, 7 p.m, live on my Dream Machine. And if you're not in, you can't win, like I said. So, sayonara to everybody out there. Thank you for tuning in. God bless.
Big love.
Rick Live, play us out.
Massive thank you to you guys at My Dream Machine for giving me the opportunity to win a free car.
It just wasn't real until I had the keys in my hand.
Shout out to Dream Machine for the new car. See you later, guys.